stronger than ever. I'm back, nigga. Yeah. Listen. New York is just one crumb on the map. One crumb ain't a lot. You happy with that piece? I'm gonna need that pie to satisfy my thirst, pacify my greed for blood, money, and power. The fans turn me to a monster, addicted to when they scream. You had one hit in your life, 1 second of fame. One of you niggas act up, everybody pays. All of you niggas back up, or I'ma start spraying. It's the ring around the rolling, pocket full of old men, ashes to ashes. All my fallen soldiers reminds me to bring my gun, bring my blade. Kills niggas on contact, just like Ray. Can't find P, I'm MIA, out in MIA, drinking wet willies. This is global dominance. You on some block shit, I'm in the UK, turning apples to oranges.
It's small deep against the world.
I don't think y'all niggas hear me though, man. Nope, you don't hear me.
It's small deep against the world.
But I'm supposed to be scared. I got machines too, nigga, big ones.
It's small deep against the world.
Nigga, I just bought 4 plastic rocket launchers, nigga.
It's small deep against the world.
Call 40, tell them I need some more rockets off the internet. I'm finna burn this fucking down.
It's small deep against the world.
You want war? I'll take you to war.
Yo, shine baby shine, yeah that's what I do. You niggas talk a good one but never follow through. So slow down little younger streets to swallow you whole. Filled up with holes, you know how it go. You know the code, I ain't gotta tell you keep your circle small, that's a given. Gotta be about your paper, not just partying bitches. The big picture, my shit was written up in the scripture. Set in stone from the beginning, why these niggas bitter? Never needed a cosign, I ain't throwing shade. My brother Killer did this shit with an open case. Front on me, cousin Ferg, open your face. I'm that nigga, my name ring all over the place. I'm good there and you not though. Lie got your spot blown. You the reason why the cops know what the cops know. Nigga drop dime, he is not low. Motherfucker Maul is my motto.
It's small deep against the world.
Yeah, that's right, it's not all good, nigga. Bitch ass nigga, go be friends with somebody else.
It's small deep against the world.
Fuck out of here, you bother me.
It's small deep against the world.
Fuck you, nigga. Fuck your whole bloodline.
It's small deep against the world.
Yeah, I know you heard that. And what? You can't take it, son. They don't understand me. Pig against the world. Know what I'm saying? Talk to PVIP, man. Don't make me no difference, nigga. Woo! Hey, yo, H, good looking nigga. I love you. See you on the other side, my.
Yeah, nigga. Yeah. Yeah. Try Wham on Twitter. Who Banging Sports Talk YouTube. On Twitch, the OG Wham. OG Wham Live as well on YouTube. Man, listen. It's the script. This the script, man. Week 6, bruh. Probably didn't do 6 of them, though. Probably did do 6 of them, though. Hey, but we on week 6 today. Feeling good. I think today's a money-making day, man. I feel like we're going to be able to figure something out. And it's not always about making money. It's about learning. I think we're going to learn a lot today. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of revelations going on. Ladies and gentlemen. If you don't understand what that means, listen, just look up the word revelation and just find that out. It was only right I started off with the Mobb Deep going crazy. Shout out to Havoc, Nas, the people that been in the production there. Rest in peace to Prodigy. That was a great album right there, bro. That's a fire one right there, bro. We got some real good hip hop this year. Really good hip hop this year, bro. I like that. What's up with the people, though, man? Y'all know what it is. It's the script. NFL breakdown, week 6. We are here. The games are already on. We got London action right now. We got London action right now. You know what I'm saying? And let me before I go jump right into that, you know what I'm saying? Because it's 10-6 in that game. 10-6 in that game. Closer to the first half to be complete. The Jets, they have the ball. They had the ball on their 20. So we're gonna see what they do right there. I think I got my guy LJ getting ready, prepared, locked in. And we got a lot of games to talk about early on. We haven't talked about anything yet. We just chilling, vibing out, letting people fall in. If you are in here in the chat, make sure your presence is known. Hit the like button. Say something in the chat. We appreciate you for being here. If you are rewatching this, we appreciate you for rewatching as well. I normally only go over the first morning games. If we have some plays for the afternoon games, we give those out. But most of the time, I only go over the first couple of games there. So there's a lot of morning games here. So we're going to go through most of them. I think I got a few other games that I do have ahead of time after this. I like that Titans Raiders game. We will talk about that one. So if you have any other games that you want to talk about after the Titans Raiders, I'll get to that. Hit that in the chat if you have any other games. But we normally would only talk about the first couple games. But my guy, obviously, LJ has the grounds to talk about whatever he wants to talk about. So it's all good on that. But yeah, let's do a little something different this time. Obviously, let me make sure I send out this tweet. Come on, my brethren. Damn. Yeah, so they already got the ball. It's 36, I think, or some shit. Or they kicking the ball. Oh no, they got that first down. There you go. Just get that first down. Okay. 2-minute warning about to hit. Damn, that's what I was doing. All right, so shout out to my dog LJ up in here. I think you ready right now. You ready, big dog? Oh yeah, I'm gonna slide my dog up in here. LJ, what's up with you, dog?
Who banging in the building, sir? Who banging in the building? What's good, my guy?
Man, chilling, bro, chilling. You already know, another day, man. Last week you went off on a crazy streak. Let the people know, what did you end up doing last week, my boy? Give them a little recap, man. Even though you wasn't here, we didn't do a show. Let them know, big dog.
Let me see if I can remember.
You probably don't remember, but I know you went undefeated though. That
6-0. I went 6-0 on my sides.
So yeah, pretty much. That's all I really want to get to. It didn't
Yeah.
matter anything else. But shout out to you though, LJ. I just want to give you your flowers off of that.
Appreciate it.
It's only right. But yeah, my boy, feel good, bro, to have you back, man. Have it back right now. How you feeling today, bro? Everything good?
Oh man, I'm feeling real good, man. Just woke up this morning, went and had some breakfast with the wife. You know what I'm saying? Just got back. And ready to get to this money. It's Sunday football. Let's get it.
Let's get it. You ain't lying. So yeah. But yeah, bro, I'm over here feeling good about this week too. So I mean, I think this is gonna be a good. I was just saying to the people in the chat, people watching, I think this is a game. These are games that is gonna be easier to break down because I think you could possibly get your hands on some sort of action here. I think you can get your hand on some sort of action almost on every game. So I don't know where you want to start at, but I'm gonna just start off with the first game right here.
Mm-hmm. I got some in there.
Arizona, Indy Colts. Indy, I hear 8.5. And let's be honest, Kyler Murray is expected to miss this game. He's gonna miss this game. Jacoby Brissett is gonna be the significant downgrade for sure. You know what I'm saying, for this Cardinals team. So yeah, you're gonna get a big number like this from a team that's pretty much playing really well this season so far. Their offense has been pretty much top notch. They average just about 254 passing yards per game. The Colts, I can only imagine what type of up and down the field they're going to get on these boys here. So I'm gonna kick it to you, LJ. You say you got some action here. What you thinking in this game, brother? Yo.
I'm on the Colts, man. I'm actually liking their team total more than actually the side, because I think they could put up points against the Carolina Cardinals because their defense is so depleted. You know, they all their cornerbacks are out. You know, they're missing a couple of their linebackers. You know, so I think the Colts could take advantage of that defense today, and they've been, you know, playing some good ball. Daniel Jones over there humming with the offense. You got Jonathan Taylor. He's at home, so I'm looking for him to have a game, maybe a touchdown or two like that. But I think I'm going to do the Colts team total, man. I think it was 21 and a half last time I saw it. I don't know where it's at now. I haven't bet it yet, but I just had it circled on my paper because, you know, I just think the Colts are the better team. Cardinals, like I said, they're only putting up you're putting up 20, but the Colts putting up 30, you know, and they're averaging 3 touchdowns a game. But the Cardinals are 8-3 against the spread versus the AFC since 23, but that's with Kyler Murray. They don't have Kyler Murray today. They have Jacoby Brissett.
Yeah.
So my thing is, I think the Colts take care of business. 8 takeaways so far, you know, in 5 games. So they taking the ball away. So, you know, a couple turnovers here and there. I think the Colts, you know, have well advantages in this game. So team total over for me. And that's pretty much, you know, I don't have a prop in this game. Pittman 5+ receptions, 4 out of the last 5. I don't know if it's at 5.5. They probably raised it. But he's had 5+ receptions, 4 out of his 5 games so far. So hopefully he can get those catches as well. But team total over for the Colts for me is what I got circled.
Nah, I fuck with that. That makes sense to me. Like I said, this is a team that's going to be having their offense is going to be up. And, you know, I think the defense is going to be tired, maybe Cardinals as well. So it correlates very well for them to be able to have success here. So I see 26.5 for the Colts. Yeah, you could get 26.5. It's juice. It's pretty juice, but, you know, hey, that's a good number right there to have. I'll say I'll get that 26.5 hours on the Colts team total.
What's the juice? What you got on the juice?
It's minus 160. I see minus.
Let me see.
Nasty. You know, some nasty, but hey, you know.
What's the first half team total? Yeah,
I was going to go into that too. So I think if you think that this team is going to be able to start it off, I like the idea that, you know, the Cardinals get their first offense off. You know, I like both teams to score in certain games where it's not expected. You know what I'm saying? One of those games in that situation where it's not necessarily expected for Jacoby Brissett to be, you know, starting off the game pretty solid. Like, you know what I'm saying? So he is a fucking veteran quarterback, and he could possibly come out here and play pretty well. So I like both teams to score in the first quarter. It is plus 145. I like that. You know what I'm saying? I think that if you get Jacoby Brissett in field goal range, they're going to kick the fucking field goal. They're not going to press it with bro. You know what I'm saying? They're going to play pretty smart with him. I think that's something I could possibly not normally count on, but I think you could get offense on the Colts side. You know, you could probably scribble it in. You know what I mean? You could probably scribble in offense for the Colts. I think I'm more interested in really backing the Cardinals. You know what I'm saying? So I think that both teams will score in the first quarter. I like that look a lot. I like the over in this game, over 46 and over 46. And yeah, I think you on the best bet of this game. The best bet of this game is obviously team total with the Colts. They just been pretty much solid all fucking year. And I think that's something that they're going to continue to do. Shout out to my dog Razor. My dog. I'm over there pressing a button now. I don't got no sound. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to my dog Razor though. But yeah, let's go to the next game right here. I like both teams score the most in that game for sure. But yeah, this next game, what you got on this one? You got something on this one, Big?
Oh yeah, for sure.
I'm looking at this one right here. I'll just break it down a little bit. Okay, so I think that you gotta go on the over on this one because you get a lot of unexpected offense from the Pittsburgh Steelers, and you get an unexpected offense from the Browns. I think the Steelers obviously want to run the ball. They want to control the ball. This is one of those games that this is kind of protected to be like that. And then I got to go into the history of the shit. It's only right for me to do that for y'all. My fault. I don't know why I didn't do that. But I ain't gonna lie though. This is one of those situations though for me. Like, I think that you could easily point at, oh, this is a division game. This is the fucking like historic way of doing things. yada yada yada. I think that even though these two teams are trending towards the under and everything, I think they score points on each other. I like the fact that Galen, I like that Gabriel gets another little chance. He's gonna be a little bit aggressive. He might throw a pick in this motherfucking game. That bitch might even get sat in this game. Like he gonna be doing some crazy shit in this game. I think he gonna press it, and I think that that's where you're gonna see Aaron Rodgers. That's how they're gonna have to try to bounce back on the offensive end. They can't bounce back no other way but be on the offensive end. So boom, I like the over in this game here as well. And yeah, that's pretty much the only thing that I could really lock in on this game, just because I think that they I think the Steelers, they could get that, you know what I mean? So, and the games that the Steelers are involved are like 48 points, you know what I'm saying, this year.
Mm-hmm.
The games that they're involved in is 48 points. That's 10 more points than what we already get. And I think that we could go over this total just based off of them motherfuckers being in this game. And like I said, they got to have emphasis on offense. You know what I'm saying? So I like that look a lot.
Well, for me, I'm looking at the first half for the Steelers. I just think they come out early on the Browns. We already know the Browns are in a bad spot traveling back from London. They didn't take their bye for some reason. They chose to play this week for some reason. So I think they're very vulnerable on the road with a rookie quarterback, versus the Steelers defense that's coming off a bye. And far as Tomlin, 91 straight up, 7-3 against the spread off a bye the first 8 games of his career. So the first part of the year, first part of the schedule, he's coming off a bye. He's good in that situation. But the Browns, man, 8 turnovers in 4 of the last 5 games, dead last in red zone defense, 0-21, Wham, in their last 21 games on the road in Pittsburgh. They've lost 21 straight games in Pittsburgh. So do I expect them to be in this game today for some reason with a rookie quarterback? I mean, I just don't see it happening, bro. So if that over does go, you're going to have to depend on Cleveland to score. You know what I'm saying? So for that reason, I'm just going to trust the first half. First half, -3 Steelers. They're down to 4 against the spread versus the division since 23. So I don't mind the full game as well, but I'm just going to stick to the first half because we already know the NFL, some janky stuff they go on in the fourth quarter. So they could easily come back, make it a close game with Cleveland in the fourth. But let's just stick to the first half. Pittsburgh jump on them quick on the bye. I believe at halftime, Steelers will be up by more than 3. So first half, Steelers -3.
Yeah, I like that. I like that. You know what I mean? Like I said, they have to have emphasis on offense. The games that they're involved in, you know what I'm saying? Their defense is not as fucking tough as people think they are. You know what I'm saying? Like the Steelers defense is not that damn tough. I think that they're going to obviously be in this game, controlling this game. But, Dylan Gavin getting his second start, bro. He going to really sling the motherfucking ball. That's how he there. He there to throw the ball, bro. He going to throw the ball. You feel me? So I think that that's going to be a little bit successful for them. That's the reason why the boy Flacco got up out of there, man. You know what I'm saying? They got to make moves, move some shit. I think this is a good game for them to showcase that. So, yeah, that's just the way I'm locked in on, you know what I'm saying? That's not an official play with the over, but I'm really locked in on that one for sure. Both teams to score in the first game. That's the official play in the Arizona game. That plus 145. Plus 145, I'm locking that one in. The Cowboys, Panthers, bro. How you feel about this one? I don't really know too much about this game. I think it's a toss-up. I think you can get either one of these games. I think the Panthers have just a good chance to win today, just like I think the Titans today have a good chance to win today going up against Geno Smith. I think you're going up against Dak. You could possibly beat these boys. There's no CeeDee Lamb in this game. And let me confirm that, you know what I'm saying? Because I know there be some bullshit sometimes, y'all. I know they said that shit all damn. I'm going to make sure that motherfucker ain't playing. Yeah, he ain't playing. All right. I'm going to just make sure.
Now, who ain't playing?
CD.
No, he ain't playing. Yeah.
Chance to play next week. He has a chance to play. All right. I'm just making sure. I'm just trying to.
Yeah, I feel yo, no surprises. You know what I'm saying?
No motherfucking surprises. Shout out to Rob. Shout out to J Man. What's up with y'all, man? Y'all already know what it is. JT, what's good with y'all, man? Y'all already know. It's all love. Yeah, so don't want no surprises, bro. So
boom.
I think Dak. I think this is another game where I like offense too. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Be scoring here. Dallas, they scored a lot of points, recently. I think they're gonna be able to pull up some points here, even without CeeDee Lamb and all that shit. Even though I'm talking shit, I think that the Panthers still got a chance to win because they're gonna be trying to just sling it just as much, bro. Some of these boys are just on their last leg. You dig what I'm saying? And I feel like this is one of those teams. Them being that this is a home game, having to entertain they fucking crowd. You know what I mean? And let's be real, like they got deficiencies on defense, the Panthers, but I think that the Cowboys got deficiencies on defense as well. So I like both teams to be able to get off on each other, and I like the offense to be up in here. So I think you get over 48.5 minus 105. That's an official bet for me in this game. I think this is a over type spot. Over 47.5. I'm sorry. I said 48. 47.5. I like that look a lot. Shout out to Ocean. Shout out to Robert. J-Man, like I said earlier, man, y'all already know. Wine time up in here. What's up with y'all peoples, man? Y'all already know. I like the over in this one, though, just based off of, like I said, I think both teams have a little bit of deficiencies. I think I think Dak is the worst quarterback today, but that's not even saying that it's going to be by a lot. I think they both going to be playing off on each other, so it is what it is there. And that may be the reason why the Panthers may ultimately win this game. Like I said, like I think they got good enough chance, just like I think the Titans have a good chance. So yada yada there. But what about you, LJ? You got anything that you may like in this game?
Yeah, I already got a bet in this game, man. I like your over. I had it circled. I probably was going to get to the window just because if both teams are giving up more points than they score, that's pretty much an over for me. And Cowboys 14-6 to the over after a win. Carolina 5-2 to the over after a win, going back to 2023. So both these teams are trying to put up points, but I'm going to stick to the second quarter for the Cowboys because Carolina is the ultimate fade in the second quarter. I've been betting it ever since last year. It's something that I continue to keep doing. So Cowboys, 70 points, well, they've scored in the second quarter so far this year. Carolina's only scored 16. So that's a major discrepancy right there. Cowboys 16-6 against the spread in the second quarter, going back to last year. They're 5-0 against the spread so far this year in the second quarter, averaging 3 touchdowns per game. So I love that over. I haven't bet it because I don't like to double up in games. You know what I'm saying? That's just something that's been hurting me for a while, trying to put multiple bets in one game. You're not going to hit every one. So you have to be confident in the strongest bet that you feel. And I feel the second quarter minus the half is plus 100 right now. So I will get on it right now if y'all want to bet it before the game starts. Second quarter for the Cowboys minus the half plus 100 is my official play in this game. But I see a lot of props in this game as well. I mean, Ferguson can score a touchdown. Pickens can score a touchdown. Javonte Williams can score a touchdown. I mean, all those props are good.
Score a touchdown.
Yeah, all those props are good in this game, man, because like I say, both these Cowboys giving up 33, Carolina's giving up 24, but they're only scoring 19. And they got 8 turnovers in 5 games. So this could be a very sloppy game. I see a lot of points. So yeah, I love that over. But my official play in this game is the second quarter minus the half for the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, I like Javonte Williams. He's going to be the first person I add to my anytime touchdown prop parlay there. So he's going to be the first one I add there. So, and I am also on both teams to score in the first quarter in this one plus 120.
Okay, I like that.
Take the over, obviously. That's my favorite bet is the over full game there. I think even if it is start off slow in the first half, they still be able to get over this total, I think. So yeah, man. Going to the next game. What about this one? This is probably my best bet for the week. I've been talking about this shit since last week. I've been talking about this since last week. You know what I'm saying? So it's all good there. Yeah, bro. So I just think it's too much fucking traveling for the Chargers, bro. They had to go to they had to get beat on by the Giants. You know what I'm saying? Then they went all the way back home, got beat on by the Commanders. I was in attendance. I was at that game. And then they got beat on. And then I'm feeling like they're going to come all the way out here to Miami. You know what I'm saying? Getting beat on again. I know a lot of people like the Chargers. I know the Chargers. I know our guy Jimmy likes the Dolphins here. And his main thing is about, how bad how much Justin Herbert holds the ball, and his offensive line is fucking getting depleted right there. So he's going to be on the run, running for his life. Even in these type of scenarios where you're not even looking at this defense to be that type of defense here, but they're going to be able to get after Justin Herbert here. I believe so as well. So I do think the offensive line is bad for the Chargers, but that's not necessarily just it for me. I'm really looking at this as a scheduling terrible spot for them as well. And they have to go back and forth, go up against the Dolphins. Now, the Dolphins are not looking at a team that you're going to be getting a lot of love for here. A lot of people don't like the Dolphins today. You know what I'm saying? And I think the reason why is because it's evident. This is situational for the Chargers to make something out of this. They obviously coming off of 2 bad losses. They going up against a team that's damn near looking for the next season, looking to remove their quarterback, looking to just move on from everybody on the damn team. There's a damn near rebuilding team in the Dolphins. You know what I'm saying? They don't really have nothing to go for. This is really probably their season game. This is probably their game. This is probably their season game. After they lose this game, this is really gonna be just X out the Dolphins for the rest of the damn season. You know what I'm saying? Because they're gonna be really whatever. I honestly believe this. They're not going to give up today. They're not going to give up today. They're going to go out there and do something, even if their coach is probably on the line, even everybody on the line. I think they're going to do something today. And if that's as slow as covering this spot, that's all what I'm on. So I'm on +4 with the Dolphins, and I am on the money line with the Dolphins here. I think they win this game. I think they held it down. I like the Dolphins. Fins up.
No, I don't have official play in this game. I know that Tua plays better at home, but Miami is still giving them more points than the score. They're giving up 29. They're only scoring 21. Now, on the other side, the Chargers are depleted for his injuries, especially on the offensive line. So that's why I didn't make a play in this game. Plus, they've had 7 turnovers total, 6 in the last 3. So they're turning the ball over. Like y'all say, Herbert holds the ball too much. He doesn't have a running game because both his running backs are hurt for the most part. So I don't see them having great offensive numbers on the road in Miami, where Miami Tua plays better at home. So I just stayed away because I just don't like both sides of the game. Now, Miami, they're 6-13 against the spread in the second half in their last 19 games. So they could come out early, jump on the Chargers early, but then the Chargers could come back in that second half and make it a game. So that's how I see this game going. But I stayed away from it just because of all the injury concerns on the Chargers side. But their defense is solid. They don't give up touchdowns. They're number 1 in the red zone defensive wise. So I see Miami scoring field goals. So my number 1 prop in this game is Miami's field goal kicker, Riley Patterson, over 2+ field goals. Because that's what the Chargers do. They give up field goals, but they're not giving up no touchdowns. They're giving up 2+ field goals in all 5 games because they don't give up touchdowns. So Riley Patterson, 2+ field goals is the best prop bet in this game. But on the official side, I stayed away just because the injuries on the Chargers, and I just don't believe Miami is a good enough team, you know what I'm saying, to have a substantial, offensive, game. But like I say, I like the +4. You know what I'm saying? But I just stayed away from it.
And again, I'm just going overall. He showed improvement recently, and success against the Chargers in the past. As far as Tua plays pretty well against the zone defense that they throw out, and I think that this is a good opportunity for him to be able to play successfully on their side. And if you isolate their defense, the Chargers, that's all they fucking got. They got the ranked 4th defense. For sure, they good. Not saying that they're weak. But if you could get somebody like Tua to figure them out, if you could figure them out now, like, damn, what they normally do to Tua, like they said they figured Tua out, if he could figure them out, then it's going to be like, damn, he still needs to be in the league. He still needs to be like that type of guy. So I think you still show he's been improving here. Had a good game last week. I think he's 75% completion. Give me that type of game here. He's going to cover this spread, and he's possibly going to win at the house. So, yeah, give me this money line and +4 with the Dolphins. Like I said, fins up. But go back to the next game here. I think you might have something on this one, bro. This is a sharp spot right here. I think Rams at the Ravens +7. Total right now 44. No Lamar Jackson, of course. This is why you're getting them at the home dog situation. Shit, they've been losing at the house recently. They did lose against the was it the Bills or I forgot who
the Ravens, Texans.
The Ravens. Yeah, the Texans. Yeah, they just recently lost to Texas. So yeah, so boom. Right now, what do you feel like is the best way to make money in this game, LJ?
I think the Rams come and cover the spread, coming off a loss, and the Ravens can't score without Lamar Jackson. 9 straight games they went under their team total. So those are the looks I'm looking at. I haven't bet it yet, but I think I'm gonna be on the Rams for the most part because they have all the advantages, offensive and defensive wise. They're scoring more than they allow. And of course, the Ravens, they giving up 44 points a game, bro. Only scoring 10 last game. That was against the Texans. So I don't see Cooper Rush doing anything in this game versus a Rams team that's coming off a loss. You get what I'm saying? I love teams coming off a loss that are good teams because they show different in the next game. So I'm on the Rams minus the 7, but my prop that I've already officially played is, of course, Puka Nacua. 8+ receptions, and I got 99 yards. I parlayed that and got a plus 112. He's averaging 117 yards in his career versus the AFC. So I see him putting up a lot of yards today. I think Stafford's going to be looking for him. He's his number 1 target that he looks for. And I don't see the Ravens defense stopping the Rams because they're so depleted on defense to where they can't even stop a nosebleed. You gave up 44 points to the Texans that couldn't even score 20 points, until last week. So
there to talk about Lamar, like, bruh, why are we talking about Lamar? Like, why are we talking about Lamar, bro? The defense is just giving it the fuck up. Like, God.
Yeah, they giving it up, man. They've allowed 4 touchdowns a game, 37 points, 4 of the last 5. So Rams team total, Rams minus the spread, Rams everything in this game. But officially, Puka Nacua, man. 8+ receptions, 99 yards, plus 112 is my play.
I like that. Going back into this game right here, I think this is the spiciest game. I think this is the game. The nastiest, spiciest game. You got the Patriots on a roll, laying 3.5 against the Saints. Total is pretty high. They expect points in this game. You know what I'm saying? They expect both sides, I believe, to play pretty pretty well in this game. You got Spencer Rattler passing yards is 212.5. You have Drake Mays 232.5. There's obviously a advantage there, but let's be real here. I think the main thing is where's the offense, where's the run support going to happen for New Orleans? This Alvin Kamara 38.5 pass rushing yards, bruh. That ain't enough. That ain't enough for your starting running back. Like, this is why I broke that down, because they expected to be some type of point, but they still don't expect this nigga to be running the ball.
That's because the Patriots they stop the run. They don't give up runs.
Not even just that, but they saying that bro just don't go. Like, he just don't go. Like, he just don't go. You know what I'm saying? I really feel like that's where it's at. If you want anything, you just expect Spencer Rattler to be getting over 18.5.
Yeah.
Go that direction, then expect him to get the extra 20. Like, he just needs 20 as a running back. This is what I'm trying to break this down to y'all. Like, this is the reason why I like the Patriots here. I like, bruh, like, there's no way Ram Stevenson doesn't get rushing opportunities here. They're already missing a running back. They only have the 2 running backs that you're going to see play is Trey Henderson and Ram Stevenson. I think both of those guys goes over their rushing yards. I think they run the game. They control the ball. There's possibilities that Drake May makes more mistakes though, so that could be something that happens here. But he has been playing pretty solid. I like his way of thinking when he's in the pocket. He's not necessarily being indecisive. He's getting the ball out quickly, something that fucking Jason Herbert's not doing. So, you know what I'm saying?
I said Jason Herbert.
I probably did say Jason Herbert. But bro,
Man, that's funny.
but no, yeah. But no, honestly though, let's be real though here. I think that this is a sneaky ass game. There may be some type of fuckery here where the Saints actually play up, and that's the reason why I haven't locked in anything with the damn Patriots. But I did take my fantasy lineup and stack this shit out of like Drake May, Ram Stevenson, Trey Henderson. I think all those guys play really well and they get touchdowns type shit. And I think that there is a possibility that this is another game where I like the total to go over. So clearly, I'm expecting there to be some first jitter. I think there's going to be first good plays coming out of both sides here. So the first quarter to go over, both teams to score, and let's mean like the Saints just get a field goal. I think both of those things happen plus 125. That's the closest thing I was going to take first, and then I was going to go over in this game, and then I was going to go Patriots. I'm not going to lie. So I haven't really decided on have I took any of those, but the both teams to score plus 125 sounds the best bet to me in this particular situation here. But yeah, man, LJ, I know I talked too long on this one. What you think on what you like on this one, bro?
I'm on the Patriots minus the 3.5. I don't see the Saints doing anything, bro. Just because not only are they coming off a win, but as a home dog, since Drew Brees was the quarterback in 2020, they are 5-14 against the spread. Now, this is Drake May's first game as a road favorite. First game in his career versus a road favorite. So that is kind of concerning. He hasn't been in this situation before, but it's the Saints.
More confident. That makes me even more
That's
confident.
what I'm saying. But I was just saying, this is the Saints. So let's see.
First opportunity. I love that. First opportunity to make some real money, my brother.
Yeah. So I'm definitely backing up Drake May today.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because like I said, they're scoring 25, only giving up 20, but the Saints are giving up 30, only scoring 16. So that's a major discrepancy there. They're 7 of 17 in the red zone, so they don't score touchdowns, and they're only having the ball 28 minutes. So they don't have enough time of possession to have a sustainable offense against a defense that doesn't give up the run. They only allow 77 yards a game, 10 sacks on the season. So I believe the Patriots defense is going to get after Spencer Rattler. And the fact that he won his very first game last week, you know what I'm saying? I can't see him winning 2 games in a row versus a team that's primed to be one of the contenders in the AFC. So I'm all on the Patriots minus 3.5, and I'm on Drake May 2+ touchdowns minus 104, simply because the Saints defense has given up 2+ touchdowns to the quarterback in all 5 games this year. So I don't see it being any different today. Drake May's been throwing the ball extremely well. The offense has no injuries for the most part. I think it's just Gibson, but he's a third string running back, so you really don't count him as a major injury. So Patriots are primed to put up points today, primed to take care of business today. So yeah, Patriots minus 3.5 is for me official play. And Drake May 2+ touchdowns.
I like that. I look a lot. This game right here is the most even type game that we're going to be breaking down. It's the Seattle Seahawks on the road against the Jacksonville Jaguars. +1 home dogs here. Total is probably one of the highest for the day at 47.5. And I don't necessarily have nothing to say about this game, like necessarily like that stands out here other than Jacksonville has been playing pretty well in the circumstances that they've been put in, but it is what it is there. I don't necessarily got nothing to say in this. This is the only game I really don't have nothing to say up in this one. LJ, what you got anything in this game at all, bro?
Now, I don't have any official in this game, but I lean Seattle, 8-4 against the spread, in the last, 12, 8, 9, since 12, since the coach took over last year is what I want to say. The coach, they're 8-4 against the spread on the road. But Jacksonville defense is solid, especially takeaways. They've had an interception in every single game. So Sam Darnold, interception is a good look. I like Jackson Enigma today too, 7+ receptions because he's averaging 7. But I couldn't come to it, man. It's too close of a number. It's a -1 now. When they flip to the favorite, they were the dog, so now they flip to a favorite. So I stay away from games like that because it's too much volatility for me. But Seattle plays good on the road. You know what I'm saying? They play very well on the road. Defense is solid. But the offense, I have Jacksonville a little bit better than Seattle's offense right now. Now, it depends on Trevor Lawrence, too. If he doesn't turn the ball over and he plays a solid game, they could stay in this game and win. But I think it took a lot for them to beat the Kansas City Chiefs last week. So this could be a letdown, like people say, a letdown off a big win versus Kansas City. So it could go either way, man. But the defense, Jacksonville, is what I would probably put my money on for them to get an interception over Sam Darnold. And he had an interception last year versus the Jacksonville when he played with the Vikings. He had an interception versus his defense. So he could easily do that again. You know what I'm saying? So I lean Seattle, but I don't have official play in this game because the number is just too close to me.
They might have his number, you know what I'm saying? That's maybe it. Shit. Damn. Okay, so I would say that I would agree with you with the letdown here, but I'm just like, I don't want to put too much on either one of these teams. I think that we're gonna learn something in this game, and I like to learn more than I like to bet. So
yeah, I like that.
Yeah, I mean, that's how I'm gonna cut that one. But yeah, no, the Titans at the Raiders. This one is probably the most interesting game to me, and this is the only game that I had that I want to talk about. Afternoon games that that I haven't bet yet, but I still like the most. It's the Titans here. I like the Titans to win some of these damn games. And in the preseason, when we look at any type of situation, I looked at this situation as this is a great spot for the Titans to win pre-game. Not necessarily show me anything about them winning this game. These last few games, they've been pretty much terrible on the offensive line. You know what I'm saying? Their offense has been slightly getting a little bit better, I think, but not necessarily enough that you're going to back them. They did come off a win, of course. You know what I'm saying? So it is one of those opportunities that they had never been able to do yet this year, is capitalize on a win. So I think that this is a great opportunity for them to be able to capitalize on another win here and win this game and cover this game against a Raiders team that, let's be honest, the boy Geno might be one of the worst acquisitions that we've seen in a long time. You know what I'm saying? And it's not necessarily talked about too much because he did so well in the Seattle Seahawks uniform. You kind of got to give him a little grace to get learned in this situation. And you would want to just blame Pete Carroll for how bad he's been as far as a coach, because he's pretty much everything we know for the damn Raiders has been the Raiders lately. And I think that the Raiders right now, they could only lock in. You could only lock in on Alshon Gentry over rushing yards. I think that's like one of the only things that I think that I could really be confident in with the Raiders, that they're going to be able to do that right. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, I'm locked in on the other team here just because I think that there's a chance that they could capitalize on something they haven't did this year and winning 2 games in a row. And I think that the Titans, I haven't gave up on Ward yet. And I think he's that type of quarterback that they can figure it the fuck out if the pieces around them can get right. If that went down, he would play a lot better, I think. And he would have had a better opportunity this year to have good rookie numbers. But until then, this is a great rookie opportunity for him to be able to win this game here, and I think he gets it done. What about you, LJ? Do you have anything about the Alshon Gentry comment that I said there, or the Titans, bro? What you thinking?
Yeah, I think Alshon Gentry has a good game today. Not only did I take his 1 touchdown, I took both. Plus 142 to score 2 touchdowns. I think he gets a rushing and a receiving touchdown. Just because the Titans, they've allowed the running back to score a touchdown in all 5 games. And they're prime coming off that win, spectacular win versus the Cardinals last, that they shouldn't have won that game. Now, they're coming off a win, and I fade teams that are horrible in this situation coming off a win just because I don't believe you can win 2 in a row. Now, this is Geno Smith. Now, I'm putting my money behind Geno Smith. Granted, I'm kind of scared, but the numbers are showing me that the Raiders are going to handle business. They're 6-2 against the spread as a home favorite since 2023. Mind you, that was Derek Carr, it's a different quarterback. But at the same time, you're going against the Titans, who's only averaging 13 points a game. You know what I'm saying? So I believe the Raiders, coming off a shutout loss, I believe they bounce back at home. Now, like I say, we have to trust Geno to not throw an interception because this man is an interception machine. 17 interceptions going back to last year. Number one in the NFL. 16-3 in his last 19 games at home. He's thrown an interception. But Titans don't take the ball away for the most part. They do have 8 takeaways, but most of those are like fumbles. I think they only got 2 interceptions on the year. So hopefully Geno don't throw an interception. It's the only thing I'm trying to, hopefully he doesn't do. But other than that, Titans coming off a win. Now they still on the road. Cam Ward, most sacked quarterback in the league at 19. I just believe the Raiders have a better game at home, and I think they win this game. So I hesitantly took the 4 with the Raiders. Just because, man, I just don't see the Titans winning this game. I mean, hey, if Cam Ward showed me something different, he showed me different. I'm going to have to see it. But the fact that their offense is so bad and they're giving up 30 points a game, 368 total yards, 141 yards on the ground, Alshon Gentry, I believe, has a good game. So I'm on him, 2+ touchdowns, and I'm on the Raiders minus the 4.
Any other game that you want to break down, LJ, that you really want to talk about later on or in this week 6?
No, I think we went all through them, the ones I officially have plays on for the most part. Yeah, I think we went through everything. Yeah,
that's the reason why I like doing the show with you too, because it's like we really rarely be having action on the afternoon games. We lock in those afternoon games right before the games because there can be fuckery with those games too. Sometimes you just gotta wait around and see what's going on here. If there was a play to be made, there's a play to be made. Like you said, you have the Alshon Gentry look. I already knew I was gonna like that game beforehand, so I was gonna bet that before the first games was gonna be on. So shout out to my dog LJ. Your best bet for the day, if you want to give out the best bet, you can, bro, or you can let the people know where to find you at, man. Let them know.
My best bet is the Cowboys second quarter, man, just because 5-0 against the spread in the second quarter. Carolina fade in the second quarter for the most part, man. They cannot score in the second quarter. And I believe the game goes over too. I might officially put it in before kickoff. I got it at over 47.5 right now. It's the total for that game. I see points scored, but I'm definitely, my best bet is the second quarter for the Cowboys, minus the half, plus 100 official.
Shout out to it, man. You already know where to find me. Try Wham on Twitter. I'll be on Hoopmaker Sports Talk probably later on the day. And then I'll be on Twitch later on the day as well. Find me on Twitch, the OG Wham, on Twitter, and on YouTube, all that stuff, whatever the case. My dog LJ, I'm pretty sure we'll be both on the pub. Maybe we'll both be on the pub tomorrow with the sesh. And yeah, man, I'll be going for the Dolphins, the Fins, +4, and the money line. Like I said, go Fins, man. I think the Chargers got to go to the East Coast, to the West Coast, back to the East Coast with the offensive line that's going down, with the running back Amari Hampton going down. It's just too much shit going on, and your quarterback can't get the ball out of his hand fast enough. I think that this is a good opportunity for the boy Tua to stay in the league. Tua, can you do something for me and make this +4 money for me, bro? I like that plus money for with the Dolphins. That's my best bet. Then I do like the both teams score in this Panthers game too, and I do like that too. So I do like both of those two games. Not necessarily one over the other, just both of those. Shout out to the chat, everybody that's been locked in here. Wine Time, Guillermo, JT. He said he's like the golden under 44.5 receiving yards. Pittman under 50.5 receiving yards. J.K. Dobbins over 70.5 rushing yards. I do like the Dobbins over rushing yards. Dobbins been playing really fucking well every game, bro. I love that look right there. Shout out to you, and I think that game is already on right now. That's probably what that game is already on. But yeah, shout out to you, JT. Shout out to you, LJ. We'll be back in this thing later on next week. Until then, peace. Y'all.